Hello, everybody. So you just saw the Mario video, and wanted to talk about how we view Mario in different ways. Um, just to kind of explain a little bit about how programming works or coding. Uh, I have this example here. It's called Scratch. You go to scratch.mit.edu, and on Scratch you can do a little programming. Um, Mario was viewed in various ways. We rotated around him. He moved. We saw him mirrored in that mirror there. So I want to kind of show you a few things about programming that maybe you haven't thought about before. So first, when you open it, you'll have this little cat, and I already imported a picture of Mario in the costumes, and you do that with this import button. But I already had made these Mario things before. But you can play around with the cat. But I'm going to get rid of him, and I'm going to get rid of the jump, and I'm just going to look at him that way. And then also, I'm going to make another costume of him. So I'm going to duplicate that costume, and just right click and hit duplicate, and it'll show up there. So now there's two costumes for Mario, and the second one I'm going to flip, so that makes him mirror around. Okay, so I have these two costumes of Mario, and I'm going to go to my scripts. So click on the scripts tab. Now this is a sprite, and Mario is going to change into some different shapes here. So I'm going to control those by using these events. So under scripts, you go to events, and I'm going to say when space is pressed. Now let's change this to the right arrow. So I'm going to make him move forward. So I just go to motion, and I drag move 10 steps, and I plug it in right there. See how it fits in. Okay, so that's going to make him move 10 steps, and if I do that, see how he moves. Now that's all he does right now. Let's add some more stuff. So I'll drag that over, and now how about when I press the left arrow, I'll make him move again. But let's go ahead and duplicate the move and plug it in there. But now instead of moving 10 steps, he's going to go back 10 steps. So I'm going to have minus 10. Okay. And let's just make him do some more things. How about rotating? So how about if I do the up arrow, and let's go to motion. How about he turns 15 degrees? Okay. And then let's do some more. How about down arrow? And let's make him move or turn 15 degrees the other direction. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Now, I want to have him trace out where he's moving around. So let's do this. When the flag is clicked, we're gonna bring him back to the middle and put the pin down. So the way I do that is I go to 0, 0. And then I'm going to set the pin down, and then I'm going to clear everything. Okay, so that now when I click this, it goes back to the middle, sets the pin down, and clears everything. So now when I press go to the right, see it draws that way, and maybe I press down or up, and he rotates 15 degrees, and then he's going that way, and then I can make him move back, and then rotate and forward. See, now I can draw a picture with Mario. Okay. So last thing I want to talk about is also we had the zoom in on Mario. He zoomed in and zoomed out. What that is called a dilation or a scale. So I'm going to call that D. So when I press the D button, it's going to make him dilate bigger. So that's under looks, I think, and change size by. So I'm going to change the size. I'm going to just make it a little smaller. Let's say 2. And then I also want to make them scale down too. So let's make another event when, how about S is pressed? When S is pressed, let's duplicate that. And let's change size by -2. Okay. Oh, and one more. We want to have the mirror, right? And if he ever mirrors, they call that M. This is also called reflecting. And we want to just have him flip around, and that's the reason I made him into 2 costumes, so he could flip. So let's go to costume, next costume. There it is. Alright, so now I should be able to do everything I want to do. Let's go hit the flag, and oh, I want to make him look the right way when I start, so let's have that go to change set rotation. No, I want to have him start out facing a certain direction. Events. Nope. Oh, point in direction. There we go. And I think 90 is straightforward. Alright, so let's try that again. There he is. Alright, so now when I press the D button, it makes Mario get bigger. So I'm pressing it a bunch of times. And when I hit S, he gets smaller. When I hit M, he mirrors around. And when I hit the arrows, he moves. When I hit that, he rotates up, down, rotate, and you can draw pictures with him. So I hope you enjoyed that little demo about how coding works, and the way that the 3D Mario works is really no different in concept, but just in scale, and it takes hours and hours of coding to make a complete Mario game like that. But the concept is all right here in what we're doing here, and hopefully it helps you think a little bit about how math is used in our modern day. Thanks.